Pisces. Hey there, cuties. Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's not going to resonate with all Pisces. If it does resonate for you, however, do feel free to like and even subscribe to the channel if you do feel the vibe, dig the energy, or the style. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Anybody who has subscribed previously or viewed or liked or shared or commented or donated or booked personal readings with me, thank you so much. I really do appreciate all of the support. I feel it on a soul deep level. There's nothing more precious than knowing that you've reached the person that the message was for, and I appreciate all of your support in all areas. Thank you so much. And let's get at your love life. This is a love connection or a love reading. We're going to be looking at the energy you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as a potential outcome and an overarching energy, anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between. Just whoever you have on that sweet little Piscean brain of yours. Let's get at your love life, babies. Anything you need to know about me, you can find on my website, which will be linked in the description box below or in the About section of mi channel. Mi channel. I don't speak Spanish, but that's what that feels like saying. I feel like saying that. I don't even think that's words. All right, let's go. Well, I speak a little Spanish, but it's not good, and I don't think those were words in Spanish. So we got the King of Wands in your energy, the High Priestess in your person's energy, and then, woo, look at all this power. The Emperor in the outcome of this connection. Now, three major arcanas out of the first four cards, and then the King of Wands in your energy. It's like the most powerful energy you could ever feel. This is a very strong connection. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Cancer, an Aries, or a Leo. And a Leo, I was trying to say, which is so weird. A Leo. Wow, powerful stuff. Looks like we've let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve us in order to find what truly does feed our own soul. I think you guys have been through some things. There's been like a darkness in the water signs, but I feel like this energy of springtime, sort of like the rainbow after the storm. Clarity coming. The Eight of Wands is a successful conclusion to a confusing situation. So I feel like if there's things that have been kind of little loose ends that haven't been tied yet, those are going to be tied here coming in the form of a rainbow, like in the form of blessings and kind of like the payouts for all of your hard work, your diligent work is what I'm getting. Again, listening to your soul over, those external voices that we hear that can be our own ego, other people's egos, really cutting out any people, places, and things that aren't conducive to our best life, not in a cold-hearted manner, and I don't mean they have to be completely gone from your life. They just need to be gone enough to not dictate your future. If they're starting to kind of, what's the right word? I can't deter you from your own path is where, you need to release things that aren't meant for you. The Queen of Swords is a huge, underestimated energy. She's powerful, she's smart, she's intellectual, but she's also wise. She knows that she owns nothing and that all things are temporary, good and bad, but it's about releasing. The release is very important. The release is, it's about not suffocating things to death, right? It's about knowing that we don't get to hold on to things and customize them to our liking. We get to let go of things that aren't fitting with what we have going on. It sounds heartless when I say like releasing things, but it's actually heartful. It's actually selfless to release things that instead of trying to mold them to our liking. Again, weird message, but the Temperance card is your overarching energy. This is about that. It's about coming into a release of things that are no longer meant for us so we can truly find what feeds our soul. It's a balance between the head and the heart. It's about listening to your spirit in places where maybe the ego has run our lives. We think it's heartless or selfless to care for things that I'm just getting a picture of the human beings going out into the wild, into their habitat, trying to fix everything for our own egotistical pleasure. It's not actually caring. It's not as caring as we would like to think it is. We're going and messing with a habitat that did not need us. We are not needed like that, okay? I'm sorry, whatever this is. This message seems big, and so it is about knowing that caring doesn't look like the ego thinks it looks. Caring actually is about allowing everything around you to be. That means whatever is meant for you is, and whatever isn't. You don't get to customize it to your liking, and I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking about whatever energy I'm getting here. Maybe somebody was trying to customize you to fit their needs. and you've released them. Or maybe you were used to, you know, just thinking that we all should try to fit into, it's a mold that we've all tried to fit into, but it's not okay. Like, people should be allowed to just be themselves, and that's what I'm getting right now. So the Temperance card is your overarching energy, is really about two people. First of all, it's a very strong spiritual connection. Whenever there's a major arcana in the overarching energy of a love connection, it means a very deep spiritual connection. It's the Temperance card. So this is like a angelically guided, gorgeous, beautiful connection. So many cards trying to pop out. The World card, it really does mean to me, I think you guys are coming to the end of some cycle. Probably that cycle that I was telling you. We think egotistically what care looks like egotistically, and then there's an actual care that's on a spiritual level, and it's about allowing and letting everything be, right? Again, egotistical care is about me knowing that I made this feel better, or I helped this, or when we go into a habitat that was not needed by human beings, we shouldn't have been messing with it, and try to like fix wounded birds and stuff. We're actually messing with their habitat. I am sorry, what a weird message that I can't stop saying. Anyway, let's get more on your energy. You have the King of Wands, I love. This is being inspired and called to things. Maybe nature, I almost feel like that. Maybe that's why I can't stop talking about this like wounded bird or wounded nature. I feel like you're being called and inspired to things. Again, not going into habitats and messing with them. We should, you know, as human beings, we love things so much on our egotistical level. We think they're so cute and we just want to play with them. But these are wild animals that definitely need their space. And same with humans. Humans need their space. This is about somebody who is allowing everybody their space and is going after their own inspirations, not really trying to get anybody to follow with them, not trying to make people see their vision, okay? People are going to see your vision because you're coming from an authentic space. What a weird bunch of messages. The person that you're dealing with could be a Cancer. It is about, I don't know, the people say Cancer and Pisces. This is ruled by the moon. The moon only rules over one sign, and that's Cancer. So this does actually represent Cancer, but it could represent Pisces for some reason too, and I'm not really sure why. I'll get more on that and get back to you. You're a Pisces, so you probably know. But the High Priestess does represent Cancer. So it could be dealing with a Cancer, and more importantly, I feel like there's something that's not being shown to you, right? It's about intuition. It's about, you are intuitive, so you know, and they know. It's like what you know inside of you is right. It's just about getting your human being on board and getting it to believe it, right? The Emperor. This is about a connection coming. It's a very strong connection, obviously a powerful connection with the Emperor there. And it's about two people that really get that they are here to, you know, to rule their own path and nobody else's, okay? Interesting stuff. There's a lot of accepting. It's a ruler, really. I love the Cancerian card again. Really could be dealing with a Cancer. But more importantly, just a nurturing connection that you guys are keeping an eye on each other. Weird. So the Emperor here is about, I always feel the same energy on the Emperor and the Empress, and while everybody loves to call him controlling, bossy, blah, 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 the truth is the dude doesn't let people in his life that don't deserve the space, the energy, right? This dude knows he can't dictate everybody. He can't change people's personalities. He can't customize everyone and everything to their liking. So the king lets everybody go as they please and only allows people into his world that are going to respect his boundaries, okay? Interesting. Again, he knows he can't dictate everyone, but what he can do is dictate who and what is in his life. Got it? Got it? I feel all controlling like him. Now I get where I get his energy when I pick up this card. You got that? But that is what it is. It's about, listen, I love everybody, but I'm not allowing people into my atmosphere that are going to take from me and use and abuse and whatever. Rules his own world, okay? Interesting stuff. Honey buns. Okay, we could be battling some past pain at this time. I do feel like what you're coming into is going to be like that once in a lifetime connection. Again, with the Temperance card as your overarching energy, the freaking Emperor in your outcome, and the Two of Cups in your energy, right? This is all very, it's about the perfect match, your perfect other half, but I do feel like you're tempering out and healing up some wounds from past. It could be from childhood. It could be from your last relationship. It could be from the last 5 relationships you've had. Things that you thought would just go away with time, and you're realizing that, no, I actually need to do some work on that. I need to heal it. Basically, I need to feel it, which means crying it out usually, but it could mean using any one of your God-given talents and passions, things you're passionate about, to release the negative energy of the pain that you probably suppressed in your past, okay? This could be in the form of yoga, meditating, rapping, singing, writing. Many things that you can do to release the pain. We have been intricately set up to release pain in many different ways. So whatever works best for you, whatever your body is calling you to, whatever you feel passionately called to, the Creator's saying, go ahead and follow that fearlessly, because even if it's just being called passionately into your bedroom to cry for the day, there's a purpose behind it. It's to heal and release some pain, because I actually have some blessings waiting for you that you can't actually get to until you release that pain. Interesting message. I do feel like you're a little guarded right now while you're doing the healing of this wound. And that's okay. Don't go out attacking people, but don't let people attack you. That's the reality of this Five of Swords. It's like, or Five of Wands. It's like, yo, get back. Like, we ain't nobody's punching bag. That's what I'm getting right now. All right. So in your person's energy, the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Six of Swords. And the Hermit card. 3 major arcanas and the Six of Swords. I feel like you guys are not in connection yet. If I'm being honest with you, I do feel like you're both in your own path, kind of walking away from things and healing up things from your past. That is going to bring this serendipitous moment in where you guys are able to meet. This could be somebody coming back from your past that you're in separation from, but I really am getting a new feeling with this, with the Empress card actually, is bringing like this vibe of a birthing of a new. It could be a birthing of a renew too, so I'm just getting this could be pregnancy coming in your future. This person could be the person you have children with. But I'm also just getting this renewed, very spring-like vibe, and I feel like we saw the Ten of Cups in there, and I'm just getting this kind of like rainbow after the storm feeling. They've done a lot of introspection, a lot of work on finding what really truly feeds their soul, what shines their light. And listening to that really starts to strengthen all of their intuitive gifts, and really it's about when you come into this space of knowing what you're here to do, you're so unfocused. I like to talk about this purpose cord that we all have. It's our spirit, right? Our spirit has a job here to do. And when we're not fulfilling that purpose or that job, it's like our purpose cord tries to attach to everything it comes into contact with. It longs for everything. It feels connected to everything until we connect it to its purpose. When it's connected to its purpose and we're fulfilling that job, we no longer long for anything or ache for anything or need anything or anyone. And that's when everything is attracted to us, this Empress energy, right? That's how we get to the Empress energy, is by fulfilling our own purpose here on Earth. And that's what your person is coming into after doing some serious introspection, really feeding their own soul, learning what feeds their own soul without, I feel like, this means sort of an introverted space where they went within their own soul, but they also did it kind of in solitude. In order to really find out what feeds their soul and what shines their light and what is their inner voice, because sometimes we have to shut out everybody else's voice in order to hear our own inner voice, okay? That's what I'm feeling right now. Really beautiful energy. However, I do feel like there could be some lack of sharing of something. Maybe feelings is what I usually get on the Seven of Swords. It comes off a little sneaky because people can tell when somebody's not being forthcoming, right? It doesn't matter what scale that not being open is. It's like, especially when you're a water sign like us. I'm a Cancer, by the way, Pisces. When we sense any sort of deceit, and again, it could just be somebody not sharing. Wow, that has never happened before. My hands are getting skinny, Pisces. Oh my God, I'm just kidding. Look at that, they're losing weight. Anyways, so I have been taking turmeric, by the way, for inflammation. I do have some just gigantic hands either way, if you haven't noticed. If you've been watching my readings for a while, look how huge they are. But I think that turmeric has taken down the inflammation of my fingers. That shit just flew off like whoop-whoop. Anyway, back to your story. So the Seven of Swords really means it's sort of a withholding of information or withholding of something. And I feel like sometimes when we feel that in somebody, it comes off as, especially as a water sign, like I was saying, we're very intuitive, empathic people, right? So it feels deceptive, but it could just be like they're holding their feelings in, and whatever has caused them to do that or you to do that, it means there's something to still heal. And I do feel like you both have some things you're kind of ironing out before you come into connection, and the Creator's working on that with you, the divine, your higher self, the universe, whatever you choose to kind of connect with, to do your healing, to do your, whatever you think that divine power is that kind of instills all the information you have. Because I know you're a Pisces, you probably have more downloads than I do. So all that information that comes through you, whatever you believe brings that information into you, is what you connect to your higher self in order to kind of heal up any of these wounds. Once you've done that, this kind of goes away. You're no longer going to feel the need to withhold your heart, withhold your love, withhold your feelings from people or this person. Again, the Emperor, the God, look at all these gorgeous cards. Your person has 3 major arcanas. There's a major arcana in your overarching energy, and then there's 2 major arcanas and the Ace of Pentacles. This means after doing all of that healing, that work, coming into a space where we no longer have to hide our feelings, but we're not necessarily putting our whole, I feel like this is saying, I always feel like this is saying, hold some cards to your chest, right? Don't show them everything, but do be forthcoming. It's like, let your feelings go, but there are some things that are just meant for you. And I get this in downloads a lot where I feel like I need to share it with the world, but the creator's like, no, baby, that one's just for you. That was just for me to teach you this. So I feel like it's saying, do keep some of your cards to your chest, but when it comes to divulging your feelings, when the time is right and just don't hold back. It's like, do whatever you're feeling called to do. If you feel called to share your feelings with this person, but your ego says, no, we're going to get hurt again. That no, we're going to get hurt again, that is our ego, and that stops us from all of our blessings. Every single time it blocks our blessings. But what I do feel like coming in here, I feel like this is the truest of all. The Emperor and the Empress are on the board. I didn't even notice that because they're 2 different decks. So this is a very powerful divine counterpart connection, where we're just tempering out and ironing out some of our little owies from our past. And then again, this is all divinely orchestrated. Even our meeting and our ability to come into this connection, it's not like the creator's going to send it in right before you're ready. The creator's going to send it in as soon as you're ready. And I think you're both tempering out this last little bit of introspection, really getting to know what feeds your own soul. That is how our counterpart will recognize us too, when we're really coming from an authentic space. I like to say flying your freak flag. That is like a beacon for anybody, not just your counterpart, for anybody who's meant to be in your soul tribe to be able to see you. It's like an alert. This is me. This is who I get along with. This is the realest me. And then people can be attracted to the realest you. You don't want people who you've had to, suppress some of the things about you that maybe you're embarrassed of or you're ashamed of. If you suppress any of that, the people that are meant for you, the souls that are meant to connect with yours, aren't going to recognize you. Weird stuff, but I do feel like this could be it's going to be leading to marriage, something that will last a lifetime. The Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity given to you by the creator because you've done all that work. You've done all that healing, all that mending. You've really come into a space of authenticity, connected to your spirit, past all the tests, the lessons. The lessons to me consist of proving to the creator that we're willing to make decisions that are best for the betterment of our own life. Whether that means cutting off people, places, and things that aren't serving us, things that are holding us down, things that are treating us like a doormat, letting all of those connections go and really listening to our spirit. It's like our spirit told us many times, there's something kind of fishy here. But we're good people, we're kind-hearted people, so we still want to give and give and give and pour into people. But the creator's saying, the only person I need you to pour into right now is you. So that you do have to offer all of the gifts that I've gifted you with. When you're coming from an authentic space, all of those gifts are endless. But when you do have ego or doubt buried on top of it, it's like you can't really see all of that, or you're working with 1% of your potential as far as offering the world your gifts goes. Okay? Wow, lots of stuff. Very powerful. Again, the Emperor and the Empress right there. Just beautiful connection. Very strong connection that will lead to marriage as far as I'm concerned, or a traditional sort of long-lasting, I'm getting a purpose, a spiritual purpose partner, where everything you kind of touch, I'm watching you guys kind of like touch things, just gently put your hand on things, and then like, okay, this is what I'm getting. So if you've ever seen Tangled or any, that her hair like heals, that golden, I'm watching you guys touch things, and then that gold thing, it's just like, everything turns to gold, but it heals. It's like a very healing, nurturing energy when you are coming from your authentic truth. And when you have set boundaries and you've stuck to them, all the right things come to you. When you've released things that are not meant for you, you have room for things that are. That's huge message. It's just a really beautiful connection, a really beautiful reading. And again, I don't know if you even have this person in your sights. Could be dealing with an Aries, a Sagittarius, a Taurus, a Libra, a Cancer, a Virgo. You could pretty much be dealing with any sign here. Pisces, this is a very powerful connection. And did I say Sagittarius as your overarching energy? Let's get you guys one of these cards. I'm taking a pop out, and that kind of popped. Oh, whoa. The Grim Reaper, again, this little guy keeps showing up. You know what this is? This is about releasing. Like I was just telling you, it's imperative that we release things that are not meant for us to make room for things that are meant for us. And it says the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. That's not this connection that it's talking about. It is literally talking about not continuously giving chances to people, places, and things that have continuously disappointed you and shown you. What I like to tell people is when the creator is saying yes to something, it's working. When the creator is saying no to something, it's not working. You don't need to fight to make things work, okay? You sometimes have to persevere when you're following your passions and your goals, but when some things are like a relationship is resisting you or running away from you or not pouring into you fully, that is a no from the creator or the divine or your higher self. No, that's not for us. I know you think you like them, your ego likes them, but that's not for us. Things that are for us will work out, okay? All right, I love you so much, and I will see you guys next week. Mwah.